Oh my goodness. My cash stack, it's looking a bit poor, isn't it? Well, good thing, because today we're gonna make some money. How much money? I'm not sure, but it's gonna be a whole lot. So, Scold Revenants, why the heck would you risk being Scold in the wilderness? I could go into detail, but to keep the long story short, when you are Scold and you kill Revs, you get better drops faster. As a quick example, if I kill a Revenant Dragon unscold, I have a 1 in 40,000 chance to get a crossbow from that Revenant Dragon. But if I was Scold, that drop rate goes to 1 in 14,000, which is like 3 times more like common, and that applies to other drops too. But like I said, I'm not going to get into it. Basically, you make more money when you're Scold. Well, obviously you're Scold, so you risk a bunch. Now obviously we have a problem here. Since you're Scold in the wilderness, you're going to die. You're not going to make any money. Well, that is where Mr. SR paid comes into the equation. So this is a clan chat where I have paid to be a rank. Where am I? There I am. Look on the little smiley face. And it means if anyone attacks me, then I call in the boys, and they come and annihilate whoever's attacking me. And anyone can pay these guys for protection. That's why I'm going in Scold without fear of dying. They do have a free chat here, Scold Revs, but you don't get as protected as much. So that's why we're going to be using SR paid. So are you ready to make some money? First, this video was sponsored by Boosteroid.com. This is the 4th and final video that Boosteroid are going to sponsor here on my channel. So what is Boosteroid? Boosteroid is a cloud gaming platform that allows you to play the newest and coolest games without having to own a powerful computer. All that you need to do this is to use Boosteroid with a stable internet connection, a mouse, keyboard, or a controller. Boosteroid does this by letting you use their powerful machines to run the games, and then they stream the footage of the game to your computer with very low latency. I've actually personally used like a service like this, and it is extremely seamless. It is like you're playing the game locally on your own computer. You can even play these games through your phone with a controller. So whether your computer is 3 years old, 10 years old, 7 years old, doesn't matter. As long as it can play a YouTube video, then it can play Boosteroid. On Boosteroid, you have access to over 50 free-to-play games and over 150 paid games. Along with this, when you want to play a game, you don't need to download or install anything. Just 2 clicks and you're playing a game. It's as simple as that. Now at the moment, Boosteroid costs €9.89 per month, or even €49 per year. So if you're interested, click the link in the description and join Boosteroid.com. So I've wanted to do this video for like months, because back like I don't even know how long ago, there was an item that would make killing Revs a little bit faster on the poll, but I don't think it ever passed because it never got released in game. So I guess we'll make the video now. Alright, so supplies, let's do some explaining. Well, first of all, the crossbow chews through like 2,000 ether per hour, but it also costs 1,000 ether to like activate it. So 1,000 ether should last us for half an hour of constantly shooting. That would last us at least one trip. Now, supplies. Blighted super restores are like half the price for normal restores, but the catch is they only work in the wilderness. Otherwise, they're exactly the same, so it's super cheap supplies. Blighted brews don't exist, or they don't exist on the G, so we've got normal brews. Blighted Kroambrans and Manta Rays are very expensive for whatever reason, so I got normal Kroambrans and normal Manta Rays. They're like half as expensive. A looting bag, of course, and ether that will last us 10 hours. So this will be kind of like loot from 10 hours. I just wanted to get a good baseline. Does that look good? I don't know, I can't tell. I don't know if that's good. And so all those supplies, I've got them all written down, so I know exactly what I start with, so we can get a nice accurate price check. Also, you'll probably be asking, how much did protection cost? So SR paid charge 6 mil for 12 hours of protection, so I'll put that in the cost as well, minus 6 mil for the protection cost. Alrighty, I think we're ready to go on our first trip. Oh wait, stopwatch. Countdown from 10 hours. There we go. Quick adjustment. I forgot that the wilderness obelisk is good, so I guess we're starting. So I'll just show you how I get there real quick. So I'm just gonna go to the portal, and after the trip I'll go munch on the pool and then use this to level 35. I have the wilderness diary, so I can set this to go to level 35 and then teleport there and then run into Rev Caves that way. Timer started. Skull exists. It is time to get started. So we are using rigor, of course, because why wouldn't you? So yeah, this is gonna be pretty chill for a while. I'll record if we come into trouble, or if we get some sick drops. Oh, a dragon plate's got a good start. I guess I never actually explained these supplies. So Divine Ranging Potion just keeps your range level potted for 5 minutes straight, and it will sit there for 5 minutes. This is a one-click teleport that teleports me out of level 30 wilderness, so if our team comes and I go, I'm panicking, just smack it, and there we go, we're all good. Look at this guy, he's screaming, he's being attacked by someone with an Earth Blast. Look at that poor boy. He's just trilling in full mithril. So sad, poor mithril boy. It's so funny, he dropped a Vigorous chainmates. I was like, wait, I was so confused. I was like, wait, did I just get that? Just to put a gauge on things, it's been just over 15 minutes, and I've made 1 mil. And I haven't even got any rare drops yet. Oh my goodness, he dropped me a Rune Med Helm. Hero. So it looks like the first trip is coming to an end. Gimme. So I went and migrated up for the last like 10 minutes of the trip up to the Knight and Dragon. Because like, they never drop coins, I swear. This is where it drops me coins. Nope. The Dark Beast and the Orc down south, they were just dropping coins like most of the time. But yeah, these guys are better to kill. So I'm going to camp up here and hopefully not die. So I'll be rotating between Knight, Dragon, Orc probably up here. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. So how much loot did we actually get on the first trip? 2.3 mil! Oh my goodness! Alright, well, real quick, I'm just gonna leave the timer paused and go sell all of the stuff that Revenants can drop that's already in my bank so that it doesn't mix up with the loot. Dude, legit, it's so worth killing the Knight and Dragon, my goodness. Like, I've been killing them for like 20 minutes or whatever, and they legitimately have not dropped coins once. That was the Revenant demon that just dropped that. But the Knight and Dragon, they've always dropped something. They never drop coins, or at least not yet. Though you do get, because of this, you get increased competition. He dropped an AGS. And there it is, boys. The first attempt has been made on my life. Luckily, we escaped because I'm the best at the game. What's this guy doing? This is not gonna happen, my dude. It's not gonna happen. My boys are coming in. Look at them there. Oh, what? Who hit me a 40? The heck? We have survived the first attack. We are unstoppable. All right, trip 2. I got told a team was coming, so I thought I'd just bank anyway. So 2 mil. Oh, yes. It's been an hour, and I've made 4.5 mil. And I still haven't got any rare drops yet. So I was really interested in why the Knight and Dragon are like super good. So the way their drops are calculated is, well, I think you probably already know. The higher level combat Revenant you kill, the better drops you get. I'm not going to go into the actual maths, but effectively they have 3 drop tables, as it were. You get coins or mediocre drops like adamant bars, or you have the rare drops like the weapons and stuff. There's also totems in there somewhere as well. And so the closer they are to level 144, the more chance you have of getting a drop that isn't coins. And so the lower level they are, so if you kill an imp, you have like a pretty high chance, like a 90 or so % chance of getting coins. Oh no, let's test that. But yeah, because these are really close to level 144. Yeah, look, coins. They like don't drop them very often at all. I haven't seen coins once yet, so that's some quick math for you. I shall be camping the Knight and Dragon for now. The second attempt was just made on my life. My heart is just dying. The PKs are on them before I even noticed they were there. I think that was the third attempt on my life. Oh my goodness! Out of nowhere! My goodness, that was scary. They had like 1 or 2 dark foes over here, and I was like, wait a second, there's like 3 of them. There's been like 3 raggers on me for the past like hour, and then a dude with an AGS came out of nowhere and spent me for a 60. Luckily, I was on point with that manta ray brew Huambuan. I will be looting food if when I can to replenish my supplies rather than banking. Oh goodness, here they go. Oh my goodness, an army! Get out of here! Easy peasy. There's a spear boy hiding on the. Oh my goodness! Oh, here they are! Get out, please! Easy. This dude in the clan chat just killed another dude who was PVMing in the clan chat. Oh. Oh boy, it's that time again. They locked him right next to me. Oh my god, tanked. Easy. My goodness, look at this tab. It's looking so beautiful. One of the PK boys had a great suggestion. He said, noob, use bastion potions, not ranging potions. He didn't say that exactly, but it was about that. They looked in so late that time, my goodness. So I thought this is mega IQ, dude. I got my ult, which has this very similar name to mine, extremely similar, just missing the O. And so when people log in, they might get confused and not know which one's me. Except this one's female. Oh, there's one. Oh, they're smart. They keep logging in north to push me in the south, and they log in south. But luckily, I'm a top tank.
They're logging in. Yeah. Look at zone, they're running, look at zone, they're on the bait, look at avoid,
I should probably get out of here. I left. Oh, I'm just gonna be greedy, go back and pick up my drop before I escape. Smooth. I can't believe they got on the bait so fast, they powered it so much. My goodness, that was hilarious.
Now we got SR Scat here anyway, bro, he's level 21, he can do it.
Yes!
Oh, yeah, boy.
Goodbye! Whee! Oh my goodness, we got one! Big Scold paid off. Heck yeah. I'm so happy. Oh. Alright, bank everything. Give me the chain mace. How much is this thing? 2.3 mil. So how much is a crossbow is 8.4. So a cross chain mace is very good, given that on the drop table for the weapons, you can get the Amulet of Avarice, which is worth, hold on, let me have a look. Amulet of Avarice, 80k. So you can get that, or the Scepter. If you hit the table, you're most likely going to get the Avarice, and then you have an equal chance to get the Scepter, which is half the price of the Chain Mace, or the Bow. So a Chain Mace is a good middle ground. It's not terrible, but it's not the best. Our first rare. Oh, I see the white dots on the map. Let's run out of here, Mr. Bait. Oh, my bait's getting shot. No, my bait died. No, I wasn't protecting him. I lost my 200k rainbow. No.
You're wrong. I usually wake up.
Whoo, 8 magic seeds.
Magic seed.
How much is that? It's probably worth banking just for that. Got 2 mil in my bag.
Probably one of the bots, so
I know.
Ooh, 2 million monies.
Nice. Oh, nice, man.
Goodbye. So with this, right, because I'm Scold, it's impossible for me to get the 2 lower value like totem things. So I can only ever get this one. I think there's like 4 or 5, but I basically can't get the 500k one and the other low value one. I can only get the high value ones because I'm Scold. That is like the first trip in like 3 hours that I've actually fully completed without banking it because of PKs or that my looting bag was full. My goodness, it's quieting down. That like the first like 1 or 2 hours was really quiet. Then it hyped up for 3 hours, and now it's gone back to being quiet. Very nice. What's this looting bag looking like? 2 million monies. Good thing I banked. Oh, there they are. Oh, I teleported right as I got TV'd. I'm so lucky. Oh, it's the same thing again, dude. I teleported right as I got TV'd again. Getting close, man. Getting pretty close. 7 magic seeds. Tasty. It is the next day. Got the magic seed drop. 2 mil in the looting bag. Oh, I've only been doing it for 20 minutes. I've already got 2 mil. It's just so good.
His shot is on him.
Oh, they're coming again. This time I'm being a top sneak. I've got their team cape now. Oh, it doesn't look like they even got close to me. Poor effort. 0 out of 10. Ooh. Oh, that's a 2 mil one again. Now this is just the peak. It's just uninterrupted PVMing, killing the dragon at night, 1.7 mil. No one's on. There's no other PVMers on, and there's no PKs. Good stuff. Look at me being so greedy, not leaving when my looting bag is stuffed full and my inventory is filling up. 2.2. This is so fast. My trips are barely lasting 20 minutes now. I'm using the rapid heal just to get rid of the 10 damage that the divine pots do. I just realized I've had the bank tab value on the whole time, so I'm gonna have to turn that off not to spoil it midway through the video. Look at this, dude. Look at this. So I think I've worked out the perfect trip. I went ahead and potted at the bank, then I brought a full pot with me, and then just the restores. I left with 1 restore then. Also, I need like 800 charges. Oops, sorry, Mr. Gnome or Mrs. Gnome. Also gonna need like 800 charges per trip. 2.1 mil in the sack, and then like a bunch here. 1.9 million. Oh wait, what? Yes, 1.9 million, and some stuff in the inventory. Alrighty, so I did do a foolish thing. So foolish. I didn't check my Revenant kills at the start of the video. So the next best thing I can do is I've got nearly 1 hour left. I have to bank now anyway because my range pot ran out. So I'm just gonna bank real quick. Then in the house we will check my Revenant kill count and see how many, and then we'll check it again once we finish the 10 hours to see how many we got in the final hour, and that will roughly indicate how many rev kills we got in the 10 hours. It's not the most accurate, but it's the best I can do because I'm silly and I forgot to record it at the start. Revenants in here somewhere. There they are. Revenants. 6,774. Okay, so after the final hour, we will check how many revenants we did, or that we've done, and then we'll roughly know how many we did in the 10 hours.
That's what they'll say. Oh, there's not already here.
Another 2 mil one? Why can't I get the 16 mil one? Alrighty, we got one. We've only got time for 1 more trip. This was the second to last trip. How much we got in here? 1.3 mil, nearly 1.4 mil. 1 last trip, and then we'll find out. Ooh, we'll be revealed. Look at this tab, though. Isn't that beautiful? Also did some looting. Look at that. Tasty. With 3 minutes left, it looks like our final drop's gonna be the ancient statuette, another 2 mil statue. I cry. Alright, we've still got 3 minutes to get another rare. So these statues are 1 in 700, and we'll look at the amount of kills I got in just a second. So we are done, and we are piecing out. Goodbye. Let's have a little look here. Get rid of that stopwatch flashing all over my screen. So the final trip, how many money was in the loot bag? 2.1 mil. Good thing I got out. Plus the 2 mil statue. My goodness, I actually can't wait. So I've always wanted to do this video, and I've never done an extended amount of Revenants before other than on release, but I didn't do it scold. So guesses for how much money we made. Revenants are meant to be pretty damn good whether you're scold or not, so being a scold means I had an increased drop rate of these things. Now let's go look at the house tab. I'm blind, I'll do that, 6950. So at the start of the final hour, we had 6774, now we have 6950. So 6950, take away 6774 is 176 revenants in 1 hour. Times that by 10, and we've got 1760 revs. Now for the first hour, I was down south so that I could instant teleport, and I was killing the orc, the dark beast, the hobgoblin, and the cyclops. And then for the last 9 hours, I was killing the knight, dragon, and the orc if I had time. But usually between the dragon and the knight, you didn't really have a lot of time before they spawned, so usually they were keeping me busy. So the majority of those 1,700 kills, or 1,760 kills, are mostly knights and dragons. I'd say probably 750 knights and 750 dragons, and the rest are just other revenants, in case you wanted to know. So with that being said, let's go talk about the loot and whether I got lucky or not. So in terms of the Vigora's chainmace that we got lucky in this aspect, since it's being a scold gives us 1 in 14,000, and we got it in 1,700 kills, so that was lucky, very lucky actually. When you're scold, these are 1 in 700, so really I got too many of these. Also, when you're scold, you cannot get the 2 lower level like ancient statues, being the emblem and the totem, which are just worth less, meaning it increases the drop rates of these. The ancient medallion that is 4 mil was 1 in 1,400, and the other two, the effigy and the relic, were 1 in 2,800. So it would have been nice if I got one of those, because those are 8 and 16 mil, so that would have been a big buff to this tab. Otherwise, pretty standard. We got 2 drops of magic seeds, which again are 1 in 700. So overall, I think our luck is fine. We got a couple more of these than we were due. We got a chain mace, which is nice. A relic would have been best because it's yeah, a relic is the best drop because it's just a straight 16 mil cash. Crossbow is only like 6 or 7 mil. Chain mace is a couple mil. Still nice though. So this ether is from supplies. This isn't ether that I looted. Ether that I looted is straight into the bracelet, and then I uncharged the bracelet to put it in the crossbow. So no excess ether has entered the bank. Alrighty, let's talk supplies. Let me uncharge the crossbow real quick, and this is where the math starts. Wait there a gosh darn second. Why are there 2 royal seed pods missing from your bank, Jakey? Did you die twice and you're not showing us? Well, I didn't happen to record it, but here is an accurate recreation by me and SR Paid on how exactly I died. Don't mind me, I'm just killing some revs. Oh goodness! I'm stunned! Oh, and just so you know, when I died, the people who killed me instantly got killed by SR Paid. So I got all of my gear back and I got all of my loot back that I had on me. Alright, so I started with 20k ether, so it looks like you use about 1k ether per hour, but I probably used more. It's just I got some back from the bracelet absorbing it when I killed Revenants. When Revenants die, the bracelet automatically picks up the ether that they drop, which means we lost 9,516 ether, so that's some cost right there. We used 46 house tabs. Now, ideally, I would have only used 30 of these because my trips lasted about 20 minutes. But when PK has come, you gotta get out of there with the seed pod, and then I come back with the house tabs. Now, blighted super restores. We need to go get some to show. Now, I just bought these blighted super restores so that I can visualize the cost. So we started with 200 of these, and we ended up with 22. That means we used 182. That's a lie. You used 178. Math is hard. We start with 500 brews and we've ended with 478. So we used 22 brews. So we'll just pull out 22. We start with 100 Kwambuan, ended with 92. So that means we use a solid 8 Kwambuans. If you were doing revs, make sure you turn on player indicators. It is so useful. All right. So we start with 200 manta rays. End up in an I can't talk.
That you had.
Now, Revenants drop manta rays, so we start with 200 of them, so we've profited, so I'm not going to pull any out for the cost. Well, that is the total cost. Now, what we think the cost is going to be. So 10 divine ranging potions I used, and then I switched to bastion potions, which I used 24 of, which in hindsight probably wasn't worth it. Ooh, 1 mil. Now, I will point out, these are 5.7k. Normal super restores are like 11k? Oh, nearly 11k. So they're like almost twice the price of these things. So make sure you use Blighted because it will save you a mil if you do it for 10 hours. 8 Kwam ones and 9,500 ether. Okay, so ether is the most expensive supply. I didn't expect that. I thought would have been the Blighted super restores. Oh, and the house tabs do. So our total supply cost is 3156482. Now that for any 10 hour method, that is an astonishingly low supply cost. That is ridiculous. Dump that in the bank for the big boy time. How much in the loot do we have? I've already talked about whether I was lucky or not. I'm just gonna sell. I did some looting. Oh, 16 mil from the first little selling spree. Also, just in case you guys think I'm losing a bunch of money by dumping it in the G, these rune warhammers, their mid price is only 150 GP more than what I sold them for. So I'm not losing a bunch of money by just dumping it in the G. So don't worry about it a second. Oh, 35 mil, 34 mil, sorry. Dude, I'm excited for this. Oh, dude, are we gonna break 50 mil? Are we gonna make 5 mil an hour? Oh, dude, I think we got this, dude. 50 mil total, that'll be so sick. 43 mil, I think it's gonna be close. We still got a couple rares that I haven't sold yet. Oh no, we're for sure gonna get it. Oh, for sure, surely. Right, we're at 45 mil, what have we got left in here? We've got 4 ancient statuettes, 1 chain mace. Oh, I also looted 2 rim staffs, that was fun. Alrighty, what are we gonna get? Oh, easy. I could go hand these in myself, but that's some effort, so I'm gonna let some noob profit from me. Kabam. Oh, 52 million. Heck yeah, dude. And then the mace to finish it off. Come on, someone needs to buy my mace. Oh, yes. Dude, that's insane. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. So we start. So 55,351. Let's take away the cost. 3034482. 10 hours. Oh, of course. Hold on. Also, I paid them 6 mil for protection for 10 hours. So that leaves us with 46.3 mil of pure profit. So semi-AFK shooting and not a boss monster, very easy, doesn't require a lot of skill, is for over 4.5 mil an hour. Arguably, I got unlucky. Arguably. Just picture this. So just for the record, this is the profit, because I'm going to start messing with this now. So if I only got 2 of those ancient statuettes, I would have 4 mil less. But if I got a relic, I would have had an extra 16 mil. So I would have had 58 mil profit. Arguably unlucky, but I also got the mace, which was 2 mil or 3 mil. So I would say in the long run, this is probably 5 mil an hour the way I was doing it. Because eventually I would have got a relic that would have brought my average up a little bit. But there you go, 4.6 mil an hour from my experience using SR Page to protect me. So like I said, I've never done Scold Revs before, and I wasn't sure what I was expecting, because usually people are like, oh my goodness, revs are so good. But you go in without like paying for protection, and so you're just in some random world, and you're constantly getting hit by PKs that interrupt your trips. And if you've paid for protection, you are in that perfect world, because you don't really get interrupted. Because as soon as a team comes, they either turn around because they see all the PKs, or they just get slaughtered by the protection clan. I'll also add here that in my time of doing this, no actual teams came in to attack everyone. The only time I ever got threatened and I had a chance to die was when teams would log in right next to me, specifically targeting me, to the point all of them would die after, so they were basically suiciding, but just so they could get a hit on me. So if I used an alt account and kept this on the down low, I probably wouldn't have got interrupted at all. So, I don't know what to say, 4.6 mil an hour. Oh yeah, I was camping in World 75 for this video. Not that that matters, it's just one of the worlds they control. So yeah, I hope you found this fun and interesting. Got a few attempts on my life, that was fun. So thank you for watching. I will see you again in next week's video.